Welcome everybody. Thank you for joining me in the Ancestral Herbal Medicines workshop today. So happy to be here. I'm going to give you guys a few minutes to kind of log in. Hopefully you have all your ingredients today to join in live. If not, that's completely okay. Sorry of the reflection. If you don't have them today, that's alright. The video will be up for replay and you can watch anytime you wish. I also have 2 of the medicines that we'll be doing written down already for you, so I'll post those links in the video section later as well. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Just gonna give another few minutes. Got my little helper today. That's a great thing about these herbal medicines is they're family friendly. My mom did these with us when my brothers and I were little, and her mom did them with them. Good morning, Amanda. Good morning, Carrie. So it's really, really great. It's an amazing thing to be able to pass on to your family, and I've been making homemade medicines ever since Aiden was a baby. Before that, so he knows these very well. Good morning, Liz. Good morning, Rebecca. So happy to have you guys here. So just a little bit about myself. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Sarah LaBrie. I grew up in the mountains of northern Vermont. I lived pretty much as off-grid as you could really get for the most part. I was homeschooled, and we had a huge garden that had all of our vegetables, herbs, flowers in it that we used for everything. And then I've been vegetarian most of my life, but my dad and my brothers and my mom, who ate meat, got meat at the farm down the street and milk from the farm. We got eggs down there and honey, so everything was super, super local or literally grown right at home. We never really had medicine growing up. Everything that we had was homemade. What else? Yeah, we lived a very, amazing natural lifestyle, something that I strive to get back at today. I feel like so many people today strive for that lifestyle. So I'm really blessed to be able to have grown up that way and to learn these amazing medicines I'm going to share with you guys.
Can I start cutting the peppers?
Not quite yet. Hey Kat, good morning, welcome. So happy that you guys are here. So I was talking to my mom a little bit before the course, because of course she's the whole reason that I am the way I am today, loving herbs and natural medicine. So I was talking to her about the different medicines I should share with you guys today, and then also kind of just went down memory lane about what we used and what my mom used when she was little, just kind of getting into the lifestyle of why my brothers and I were really never sick. Again, we never had medicine. We're not jabbed. I mean, we grew up very healthy and very happy. So I was talking to her and she gave me like a list of some really fun, really easy herbal medicines I just wanted to share with you guys. These are in addition to what we're going to be making today, but these are just some of my favorites. The first one were oatmeal baths. I don't know if you guys ever did that, if you had dry skin or chicken pox. My brothers and I all got chicken pox one year. I do remember that being one of the times we were sick. But we loved it because we just got oatmeal baths for like a week or a few days or whatever it was. And in the winters we would do oatmeal baths a lot too, because it would keep the skin really moist and soft and nice. So I went down memory lane just the other day and bought oatmeal, and I put it in my bath just for the fun of it. And it was so nice. Some of the other things, I can't read, I don't have my glasses on. Hold on. Ginger tea or ginger ale if you had a stomach ache or a stomach bug coming on. Aloe for cuts and burns. arnica oil for bruises or sore muscles, warm saltwater gargle for sore throats. I remember doing this if we even felt like we had like a tickle coming in our throat. Our mom would heat up water almost to the point where it was like too hot but not quite there, and then make it really, really salty with salt and make us gargle it. I remember just wanting to throw up. It was so nasty, but it would work. It would cut off anything that we had, and we never would get the sore throat that was actually trying to come through. That was really good. You could also spray it up your nose if you have a spray bottle, and it gets rid of nasal congestion really quickly. So really warm as you can handle salt water. Honey on cuts because it kills bacteria. Local honey for seasonal allergies. Those are just a couple of our favorites. So I was just talking with her about it, and oatmeal baths and soap bars are so wonderful. Yes, they are. Amanda, I love oatmeal. Rebecca, so amazing to live off land. One thing Mike and I would absolutely love to do eventually. It's amazing. It's definitely the life that I strive to have again, and it's crazy how difficult it is to get back there these days, but back then, which really wasn't that long ago, it was a lot more normal, I think. Yes?
I like oatmeal baths, but I don't really like eating the oatmeal.
No, you're not a big oatmeal lover. So one of the other things that I was talking with my mom about was just that we were never sick growing up. And of course the herbal medicines played a huge role in that. But it was even bigger than that, and this is something that I just want to kind of put out there before we begin, because preventing getting sick is, that's obviously where we want to start out. And because we were living in the mountains in Vermont, we just had land all around us. We were homeschooled, so we weren't stuck in the classroom all day. We played outside for hours and hours and hours every day. We ran barefoot. Even in the winter, in the snow, in like 4 feet of snow, we'd be barefoot. I remember one year, probably was a couple years, but one specific year, I was going out in the snow barefoot so often that my mom threatened to lock me out, and she did, because I kept going out barefoot in the snow. But we were never sick, and that's just, your body is so much stronger than we're meant to believe it is today. So going out barefoot, no matter the weather, sunshine, rain, snow, freezing, super hot, whatever it is, we were always outside. We also ate seasonally. So obviously, like I said, we had a garden, so whatever was growing during that season. We also went to local farms, so strawberry farms in the summer, cornfields in the autumn, apple orchards in the autumn. What else? What do we eat? I mean, anything. Just, all the seasonal stuff, and we would eat them seasonally.
Potatoes?
And that's really important. Carrie, I'm always barefoot, always have been. It's so important. I love being barefoot.
Yeah.
We're in England right now, and it's a little bit more difficult, obviously, because we're in like an apartment building too, so I can't just walk outside and be barefoot, but I definitely strive to have that again. Vermont is gorgeous. It's so beautiful there, but it gets so cold. So cold. What was I going to say?
We went to Finland.
We did go to Finland, and it was as cold in Finland as it gets in Vermont. Put that on. I was going to say something. Seasonal food, gardens. The attention span brain of a mom. What else was I going to say? Eden is so good at distracting me. Hey Sarah, I can't find the list on your website with all the measurements. There are no measurements, okay? This is something that we're going to talk about. It's going to be a lot of fun. I've actually got a lot of messages from you guys on, I don't know how much I need, so we're definitely going to talk about that. There are no measurements. This is ancestral medicine, you guys. Our grandparents did not use measurements. They just threw what they had in there, and that's what we're going to do today. So a huge part of all of this is kind of easing off of the perfection thing, okay? If you don't have the exact ingredients, that's totally okay. You do not need the exact ingredients. If you don't have the right measurements or what you think the right measurements are, that's totally okay. It's not about anything being perfect. It's just about putting in what you have, okay? That was the other thing I wanted to talk about or mention a minute ago too, is on top of seasonal foods, it's really important that you eat the foods that your ancestors ate, okay? The ancestral foods that your ancestors ate, okay? So what your grandparents ate, what your parents ate, what your great-grandparents ate. For example, I grew up in Vermont. My close but extended family was all Vermont and Canada, and then my further extended family was all England, Ireland, Scotland, and Norway. Okay, so it's all basically the same foods that we have. That's a type of food that my body needs. Now Aiden is half Mexican. So we've lived in Mexico for 9 years, and the foods, he can do a really healthy mix of both, like the Northern European foods, as well as lots of fruits, corn, stuff like that.
This makes me feel special.
You are special. Sorry you guys, I can't read all your comments. I don't have my glasses on, otherwise they're super blurry. Thank you, these are the measurements I was trying to... okay. Oh, thank you, Amanda, for taking care of that. Perfect. So when we were in Mexico, since I have none of that ancestral DNA within me, I actually got really sick, okay, because I was not eating the foods that my body was used to. My body needs lots of root vegetables and apples and stuff like that. And I was eating corn, which apparently I can't really eat, and the corn down there has an additive called, God, I'm gonna botch this, I'm so sorry, Cal, C-A-L. It's what they put in all of their tortillas and everything like that. I gained 30 pounds. It was horrible. I got so sick. I gained so much weight. The fruits, the tropical fruits, it's too much like acid in my stomach, and it was not good. And it was because I was not eating foods that my body needed. The area in Mexico where we are, there's no good vegetables because it's all limestone, so the vegetables that they do have are all super imported, and they're horrible by the time they get to the grocery store. I'm not kidding you.
There's good potatoes, good bananas, good...
Banana's a fruit. They have very good fruit, yes. The fruit is very good. So point of the story is to definitely eat the foods that your ancestors ate. That will be the healthiest food for you. If you have mixed blood, that's awesome. That kind of gives you more of a range of foods that you can eat. So let's see, I'm trying to read some of these comments here. Being Mexican and Irish, I think I do okay both places. Yeah, Aiden does totally fine with both places. Funny enough, he's allergic to mango. We found that out once when he took the whole mango, peel and all, and was just eating it, mango all over his face. Next day he's completely broke out in hives.
Well, there's another way we figured it out. We had a mango tree in our front yard, and I've been climbing in it, and I one time sleeped in it, and then we figured out that I got a rash from the tree, but at first we didn't know it was from the tree.
Yes, so he was allergic to mango.
But that doesn't. I'm allergic to the skin, not the fruit. I can eat the fruit, but I can't touch the skin.
Yes, that's right. So today we're going to be making, of all these things that I was talking about with my mom, we're talking about kind of what's going on with the world right now too. So that was definitely in mind as I was picking which medicines to make. So we're gonna make 3 things. We're gonna make fire cider, which I call the kill all. It will kill pretty much anything and everything. It's an amazing preventative, so you can take it daily. Or if you're already sick, you can take it and it will completely cut out what's going on in your body.
It'll kill me too.
No. The other thing we're going to do is a cough syrup, something to soothe your throat and help coughs, because obviously we know what's going on right now. And then the other thing we're going to do is an immune booster to kind of just help keep your body up. So hopefully you guys got my message. If not, that's okay, but there was a little bit of pre-prep to this. I needed you to simmer your elderberries for at least an hour and then let them cool. If you did that, great. If not, that's okay. You can do it later. So I'm going to kind of see if I can move you guys over this way a little bit more. All right. Okay, excuse me.
Can I cut the pepper?
In a minute.
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna kind of bounce around a little bit. Cat, it's a sap on the mango. Actually, the mango, which I didn't know this until I found out Aiden was allergic, and we took him into a natural doctor over there. Mango is related to poison ivy. So the mango tree and the poison ivy basically have the same chemicals in them. So yeah, I didn't know that. I guess a lot of people are actually allergic to the mango skin or the tree itself. We had a tree right in our front yard, so if you brushed up against a leaf, a branch, anything, he'd break out. Yeah, crazy. Okay, watch out for a minute. He's very excited to get started and help with this.
Yes.
Okay, for the elderberry, again, we're gonna skip around. We're just gonna get this one ready. So I had this simmering already. You put your elderberries and your flower petals in here. I didn't have hibiscus flowers, so I used rose petals. You can do either or none. That's totally fine, as long as you just do the elderberries at least. Simmer for about an hour and then let cool. So I'm gonna strain them right now just so we can get something else going. So you should do this with a cheesecloth, but I didn't have one, so I'm just using an old shirt.
Ew. That looks like goat poop.
Yeah,
My ear's hurting again. In the back of it.
back of it.
Yeah, like always.
Okay, so you pour it all into your cloth.
Or old shirt.
Or old shirt. And then we're just gonna squeeze out all the juices. I always like to think I'm a vampire squeezing somebody's heart. Just kidding.
Can I try?
We've been watching too much Supernatural. Alright.
Not enough.
Once we have that strained, we're going to put it aside. So it's going to look like this. We're going to put it aside. And then we're going to take the pot that we had simmering. Just going to rinse it out quick. Okay. Pour just a tiny bit back in here, just a little bit. And then we're gonna take our cacao. So this is my favorite. You can make elderberry syrup without the cacao, chocolate, whatever you guys wanna call it. I love it. There's so many more health benefits to it as well. Please make sure you get the paste, the ones that have the natural oils in them. Cacao powder has all the nutrients removed. All the nutrients are in the oil in normal cacao. So you can get the beans and just ground them up yourself, and the oils will start to come out on their own, or get the little pasties.
It smells good.
So we're gonna take about 6 of these. We're gonna put them in our pot. Just a little bit of elderberry on the bottom so they don't stick. We're just gonna turn that on while we do the rest, okay? So those will start to melt.
There's something funny I want to say, but I don't really want to say it.
Don't say anything inappropriate.
It's not inappropriate.
Mm-hmm.
Not even close.
Alright, so the next thing we're gonna do is fire cider. I love, 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 love fire cider. Again, you guys, if you do not have the exact ingredients, okay, I did not know that about cacao. Yeah, my mom does like this. She has a book on foods that open your third eye, and she's been huge into studying and researching cacao for many, many, many years. She has a bunch of books written, actually, and she's the one that discovered that. We were living in Costa Rica, and right next to a cacao farm, and so she went and would study with them for a while. It was really cool. She learned some amazing stuff. So yeah, really, really important. Never get the powder. I mean, you'll probably find some nutrients in it. I guess it's better than nothing. But if you really want the nutrients, always get the nibs, the beans, or the paste. Fire cider. This can be any ingredients, you guys. If you don't have, today I'm putting pineapple in it. We're in England. If I was living in Vermont, we wouldn't normally be putting pineapple, maybe oranges or grapefruit instead. I'm just doing pineapple because pineapple is really good for coughs, and it kind of keeps coughs away as well. So, but again, if you don't have pineapple, use oranges, use grapefruit, use something that's more local to you, your ancestors. There is no perfect recipe for this, okay? Don't get hung up on the perfect thing. So what we're gonna do is, running out of space, we're going to cut up our pineapple first.
Yay, cutting. While you cut the pineapple, can I say something? It's light.
Yes. All these knives are terrible.
Those who don't know me, I am Aiden Orion LaBrie.
Oh my god.
Nice to meet you.
We're in an apartment, the knives suck.
Hey, that's a bad word.
Jeez.
I think I went bad.
Oh my goodness.
She's having trouble like usual.
Oh, that's too high.
No, my toe is burning.
Okay, good. Did I turn the stove completely off?
How? Which one? What?
It was the most botched pineapple cut ever. Anyway, doesn't matter.
Is it off now? Is it off now?
Hold on, I lost my light.
I think your computer died.
Goodness, we had all sorts of craziness happening.
Yep, like usual.
Alright, so just cut up the pineapple, however Pineapple has 500 times more bromelain than cough syrup. So if you have a cough, pineapple. Really, really good.
Immediately.
So because of this stuff that shall not be named, we're going to add pineapple to our fire cider. So
Like
go ahead and put
usual.
the pineapple in. Make sure you disinfect your jars before you do this. Hopefully you guys already did that. Just put it in boiling water. Some of the skin's on, that's okay.
Like usual.
Okay, we're done, that's enough. You gonna help with the peppers?
Yeah. Peppers. Can I cut them now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Peppers.
So then you just kind of take all your ingredients. Aiden's gonna help me with the peppers. You can start peeling your garlic. What would be the best for sinus infection stuff? Carrie, for sinus infection, oh, look at this, it's sprouting. Keep that one and plant it. For sinus infection, do the salt water. Do, yes. Do water as hot as you can handle it with a bunch of salt and then a spray bottle and spray it right up your nose. It's really good. Another thing you can do, my mom would do this with us, I remember a few times, is fill up the sink with boiling water or really hot water and put some herbs or essential oils of eucalyptus, peppermint, I mean. You can do eucalyptus. What was the other one? I think she did lemongrass. Lemon. And then put your head kind of over the sink and put a towel over you to hold in all the steam and just kind of breathe that air in too. So we're just cutting up our peppers and peeling our garlic. Amanda, salt water. And if you have mucus, do them. Yeah, mullein is so good. Mullein tea. Doing great, honey.
Are you still with my mom?
Yeah. So we can turn this light back on. Oh, hello. There we go.
I will make parties.
Oh my god, again. The computer's not plugged in. So fire cider is really good to take every day. It'll also help you lose weight or regulate your weight. Let me say, it'll help you regulate your weight.
Ready?
It's amazing. You can take 1 shot glass of it every day if you're not sick and just kind of do it as your morning routine or an evening routine. I like to do it at night because it just helps clean everything out while I'm sleeping, and then I wake up feeling nice and rested. You done? You did all the peppers?
Mm-hmm.
There's more? Oh no, there's not. Okay, good job. Do you want to do the onion?
Yeah. Wait, what? Is there more stuff I can help with besides the onion?
Lemons?
Yes.
Lemons are kind of hard to cut. These knives aren't very good.
I did it once. Twice.
Or ginger. Ginger might be easier.
Okay. I'll try 1 lemon and 1 ginger to see which is easiest.
Okay, good idea. So we're just peeling everything, throwing everything in. Once this is done, it can sit. It's probably the most potent. That's about 3 weeks.
Lemon's easier.
Lemon is easier?
Yeah.
Okay.
How much cut?
You can cut it probably in half again. Another really good thing you guys can make. Oh, hold on. I've been trying to eat and do better. One thing I've changed is the times I eat. No eating before 10 a.m. and no eating after 7 a.m. Yeah, I started the intermittent fasting thing, and there's like tests that tell you which timetables are best for your body. And mine was to not eat until after 1 here. To eat between 1 and 7, I think. Or 1 and 6, maybe. Yeah, perfect. And it helped so much. It was so good. Yeah, our bodies are not meant to eat all the time, you guys. I just did a 3-day fast. I was not even hungry. And there was a point we were sitting down watching Supernatural, and I wanted to eat like so bad. And I realized this before because I've done fasts before. We're rarely actually hungry. We're more addicted to food, and that feeling that we get is, I just want to eat, I need to eat. It's a comfort thing, you know? Our bodies do not need to eat so often. We eat way too much. That's a huge part of why we're such an obese world right now. But yeah, we eat way too much, you guys. Eating before 10. I mean, you have to listen to your body too, but obviously do what is right for you. But yeah, we eat too much. Interesting for sure. Your body time to adjust and gives you, yeah, when you do a fast, it lets your whole body reset. I was less tired after 3 days of not eating. I had more mental clarity. I had less bloat. And I wasn't hungry. Today's the 4th day, so I finished my fast yesterday. And today's the fourth day. I had to like force myself to eat because I wasn't even hungry after 3 days of not eating. It's definitely more about comfort. Like I was still drinking water, lots and lots of water every day, and herbal teas. But my body wasn't even craving food. It's a lot more in the mind than we think it is. You're doing excellent. All right, we need to save that last one. Okay, don't do that last one.
Yay, but can I eat the last one?
No, we need it for the other stuff, okay?
Okay, but can you use this and I eat this one? This half?
I guess so.
Okay. I'm going to take a lemon break.
Alright, so Aiden's kind of been helping me, but I'll just show you guys. So far we have pineapple, peppers, garlic, lemons. Right? I'm just going to kind of fill it all up with everything we got. Just going to put a few more garlic in here. Oh, I was going to say, another thing that you can do that's really, really good is take a mason jar, just a small one like this size, fill it all the way to the top with peeled garlic, and then fill it with honey and close the lid. Every few days burp it to let the air out because honey is a natural fermenter and it will ferment the garlic. It'll make it sweet, and that is an amazing, amazing thing to take for cough, sore throat, flu symptoms, anything. It's really, really good. You can also do it with onion. So same thing, just fill a jar up with onion and then fill it with honey. Close it and then just burp it every few days to let the air out as it ferments. Oh my god, these knives are atrocious. Where's the small knife? Oh. Got it. I believe I eat when I'm bored. I also need to regulate my blood sugar because I have issues with that. Same. I'll get really lightheaded and dizzy too if I'm not careful. But I realized more than a blood sugar thing, it was that I was dehydrated and I wasn't drinking enough water. And the more water I would drink, the less that would happen, right, Rebecca? So maybe try that too. We're all most likely dehydrated. People do not drink enough water these days. That's a huge problem for a lot of things. Water is what our bodies are made up of mostly. It's a thing that helps everything to flow. Without enough water, things can't flow right. And without the natural flow, we get dis-ease.
Is lemon good for you?
Of course lemon is good for you. So we're just going to put a bunch of onion in here too. This doesn't have to be pretty. Just kind of shove it all in. And then ginger. One thing I do, I don't put honey. You don't put honey in your fire cider. Wow. I taste the fire cider with a tad of honey only because we are making a potent bacterial killing tonic. Honey has antibacterial properties. I can see your question for that. Honey is also a natural preservative though, so it helps to really keep it longer. And it's not killing the bacteria in the foods. It's killing the unhealthy bacteria in our bodies. So it actually makes a really good combo. All right, I think that's probably enough. I'm running out of space. And then we're gonna do turmeric. I could not find turmeric root anywhere. I'm just gonna do turmeric powder. Black pepper. Horseradish. I couldn't find horseradish root anywhere either. Oh, I'm like way behind on comments. Sorry, you guys. Excuse me.
I'm done with my lemon break. Now what do you need me to do?
Okay. You're good for right now. And then thyme and rosemary. I don't have any rosemary actually. Yikes, I could barely fit that in. Okay. There's our jar with all of our goodies. Now, we're going to take our apple cider vinegar. This is very important. with the mother. Try to always get the apple cider vinegar with the mother. Alright, so then we fill this up. And this should last a while, a long time, like at least a year. It's definitely its most potent after about 3 weeks. Mine never lasts longer than like 3 months because I drink it so quickly. You can refrigerate it or leave it at room temperature, whichever you want. I usually just leave mine out so I know, so I kind of remember to take it. We're going to fill it up most of the way with vinegar. And then if you want to top yours off with honey, if you don't do that, you don't have to. I like mine with honey. So we're just going to top it off. Close, and then kind of shake it up. I'm going to do it over the sink. So there we've got our first batch of fire cider. Again, it's most potent after about 3 weeks. It's not going to hurt you to start taking it tomorrow though. And then just put it aside. And voila, there's number 1. Super easy to make. Next, we're going to go to our elderberry syrup. So how are you guys doing with that? Anyone follow along? Amanda, fridge always makes it last longer. Oh, totally. The fridge definitely makes it last longer. It'll make everything last longer. Mine never lasts that long because I just drink it so fast. Always shake your fire cider before taking it too. Yeah, Amanda, thank you. Before you take a shot of it, shake up the bottle because all the good stuff will sink to the bottom. Let me see. One thing I did. Okay. Just trying to get caught up on some of these comments. Alright, how are you guys doing so far? How was that? Easy. Aiden loves making that with me. And then we always put our energy into it too, so you can do that as well. Next, we're gonna go, I need to heat this back up a little bit. The reason for the elderberry syrup, we simmered the elderberries and the flowers first. The reason that I did not also simmer the cacao is because when you strain it out, you'll strain out the oils. So I always strain out the elderberries and the flower petals and then add the cacao, okay? So I'm reheating up the cacao. We have our elderberry syrup, which we can just go ahead and pour into our jar.
Mama, can I help with anything now? Because I want to be in the video.
You want to be in the video? I think I'm okay right now.
Can I do something with the elderberry? Stuff?
Yep.
Yay!
You can put in, here, let's see. We need to, you can put in a tiny bit of cinnamon, just like 1 dash. Okay, because that's not a lot.
We put a lot of cinnamon in it.
No, not a lot, just like 1 dash. Ready?
Dash.
And then you can take this ginger, hold it on this side. And do that. Can you do that for me?
Yeah.
Grate it. Hold it tight. Try not to let it move.
Oh.
Don't get it on your skin. That'll cut you. I confess, I'm just watching the moment. I wasn't organized with the ingredients. Yeah, no worries, Faye. Again, the ingredients don't have to be exact. Just do what you have, what you feel comfortable with, what calls to you.
That's it.
Let's see. Nope, more than that. Make sure it's done. So I'm just melting this cacao again because it's hardened. And we're adding a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of freshly ground ginger. I don't have any allspice. I couldn't find any.
Now? Now?
Alright, so now take one side of it and peel it all off the side, see? Oops. I'm going to put that in. So, yep. Even watching, but going to get everything. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Let me know if you guys have any questions too.
Because I have a bunch, but I don't remember.
So, excuse me, I don't want to burn you. So this will get nice and liquidy. I don't know if you can see it. There's still a couple chunks in there I'm trying to get out. I don't know if you guys can tell, but if you can see the gleam on the top of it, that's all the oils. That's the good stuff. That's the stuff that we want. So then we take our jar. We done got ginger all over the place. And then we just go ahead and pour in the chocolates. My favorite part. And then top up with honey. And then shake or stir. And we have our elderberry syrup. We just take 1 tablespoon a day, 1 teaspoon, doesn't really matter. You can't, the good thing about this stuff, you guys, is you can't OD on it. It's all natural, it's all food, it's all healthy stuff. When Aiden was really little, he like drank half a bottle of elderberry syrup once. Thankfully it was homemade and nothing happened. Didn't even get an upset stomach. Just kind of take whatever you feel you need to. If you feel like something is going around and you really don't want to catch it, maybe double up on your daily dose. We always just do 1 tablespoon a day for myself and for Aiden. So that's it. If it's not sweet enough, you can add more honey. If you're afraid it's going to be too sweet, just add a little bit at a time and try it. So this, again, you can keep in the fridge. It'll last longer, or you can keep it on the counter. Ours never lasts long enough to go bad. Again, honey is a natural preservative, so this will last a long time. What brand of cacao do people recommend? Liz, that's a good question. Definitely try to buy something fair trade, organic if you can. This specific one that I just got off Amazon actually because I couldn't find any here. Where is it? Oh, I don't have it anymore. I'll get the link to the one that I got off of Amazon. My mom used to order hers straight from Nicaragua in bulk, but she did a lot of cacao ceremonies and stuff like that. But it's pretty easy to find it organically, I think, online. There's lots and lots of good places for it. So, elderberry syrup, done. Super delish. Fire cider, done. Also delish. This is going to be spicy, you guys, but it's good. Super good. Next, we're going to do, for our cough syrup, thyme. I love this plant. Oh my god, it smells so good. Smell it. It smells so nice. So we're just going to take some thyme. That's too tall for my jar. I'm going to squish it down. Just put it in your jar. And then some lemon. A couple lemon slices. Actually, my jar is really tiny. That's okay. I'm going to take this out for a minute. I'm going to put the lemon on the bottom. There you go. And because this is cough, we're also going to put pineapple in it. So remember, bromelain and pineapple, stronger than cough syrup at the grocery store. Of course, fresh is best. I'm just going to cut into this. Pineapple in England is not very fresh, but that's okay. We're going to go with it. I'm just going to make some tiny slices. And then put it in our jar. I think that's too much. Right, and then top it off with our thyme. Just put that in there. Kind of making a mess here. There we go. That's better. So just fill that right up. like that. We've got our lemon, pineapple, and thyme. And then again, just top it off with honey. That was not me. Alright, that is gone. And then close and let sit. And there we go. And then just one, I know, Amanda, right? Where's Aiden with the honey poop joke? It was totally up his alley. He missed it. So if you, I missed what? If you have a cough, this is really great. Just take a tablespoon every few hours, depending how bad your cough is. And it's super yummy too. You can also just put it in your tea. It's really nice. So there, you guys. That's super awesome. Let me rinse my hands. Easy, healthy, family-friendly medicine that you can make right at home. Again, do not get hung up on the ingredients list. Just go with what you have, especially with what's local to you. So it's a lot of fun. Wanted to share with you, I have the author of this book, Botanical Witchery. And what I've done is I've taken my favorite medicinal plants and explained their magical properties as well. So when you cook, you can do spell work as well. It's a lot of fun. Also, every Friday, we have a new group called the Goddess Gathering, and I would love for you guys to join in. Once a month, we're going to be making more herbal medicines, herbal tinctures, herbal spells, whatever it is. We're going to be working with herbs once a month. And then for the rest of the weeks that month, we're going to be studying other stuff that is really amazing. Past lives, opening your third eye, psychic abilities, how to make more money, all of that really amazing stuff. So I would love to see you guys join the group. I'll put the link in the comments below, but it's called Goddess Gathering, and I hope to see you guys there. But thank you for joining me. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I'll also post the link to the recipes for the fire cider and the chocolate elderberry syrup. I'll post it in the event page as well, so you guys have that. And that's it. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I will see you soon. Bye.